Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe checking in with your weekend sports update. Hope everybody is having a magnificent Monday out there. So in our weekend sports updates, if you're new to this, we just kind of cover the sports that happened over the weekend. And so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to start off with the NHL. Hockey season is wrapping up here. And our Nashville Predators, they have dropped their last three games. They lost in a shootout to the Jets 5-4 yesterday. And then they dropped 4-1 to the Wild on Saturday. And then 5-2 to the Maple Leafs on Thursday. They're still in first place in the Central Division. And they are still playing pretty good. It was a good game yesterday. And we're going to be rooting on our Nashville Predators as the playoffs get near. And hopefully they can make a run again for that Western Conference title. But definitely looking forward to the NHL playoffs as basketball here is winding down. And that's going to be what I'm going to be tuning in a lot myself. Big hockey fan. I love NHL. And my San Jose Sharks, they've actually won their last 7 games. They're playing some great hockey right now. They beat the Flames 5-1. On Saturday. They play the Blackhawks tomorrow, and they are still second in the Pacific Division. So I'm hoping that the Preds and the Sharks will meet up again in the Western Conference Finals again this year. Here's hoping for that. But, hey, NASCAR fans, you know NASCAR is well underway, and you know what? They just could not get things going yesterday in Martinsville. Man, they had something crazy like 13 inches of snow up there, and they were a snow delay. It was like the first time since like 1993 that NASCAR was delayed from a snow delay. But they're going to be getting underway here just in a little bit. 2 p.m. the race is scheduled for today, so hopefully you guys will be able to catch that, listen to it on the radio if you guys are at work or whatnot. But yeah, NASCAR is well underway. So is the PGA Tour, and we're going to be bringing you guys more coverage of that, kind of gearing up here for the Masters here in about a week and a half or so. So stay tuned for more coverage on that. Definitely looking forward to Masters play and seeing who's going to come out on top down there in Augusta. And, of course, Major League Baseball is only about a week away, and so we're going to be bringing you guys some coverage on that. It's looking good for the Braves this year, so we're going to be bringing you guys some Braves coverage. We're going to see how my Red Sox are going to do this year. I'm going to be bringing you guys some baseball coverage here in the next couple of weeks as we get into the baseball season. And staying with baseball, softball, Lady Vols, they dropped their games to South Carolina this weekend. Tough matchup there. Lady Vols, they dropped their 3 games in South Carolina. They were actually ahead in every single one of their games, but you know South Carolina is definitely a tough softball school. So Lady Vols dropped a couple games there, but I look for them definitely to rebound a little bit here in the future as they get ready for more SEC play. And going back to baseball on the men's side for UT baseball, man. What an incredible start. Tony Vitello, he's got those guys playing. And I hope I'm going to be able to get up there and catch a game or two this season for UT softball. But they swept Alabama this weekend, which was great. They are actually 4-2 in the conference and looking good, looking strong right now with some of their young players, their young pitching coming along pretty good. They're 16-9 right now. And, you know, things are looking bright for Tennessee baseball. So hopefully they can keep that up and make a run themselves this season. So here's hoping for that. So go Vols. And I hope they continue to do well in softball and in baseball. And, of course, you know, basketball season is done for our Tennessee Vols and our Lady Vols. They're both getting kicked out in the second round. But we still got a lot of basketball left to play, so to speak. Our Final Four is set. Sorry I wasn't able to get you guys some predictions and stuff out over the weekend. Just got kind of tied down and busy. But you have Villanova and Kansas playing for a Final Four spot. You know, I have Villanova going all the way to the championship game. I'm still not going to write them off yet. They're playing some great basketball. How about those Loyola Ramblers there, Loyola Chicago? Man, you know, they are in the Final Four, first time since, I think, like 1963 in advancing. Sister Jean's got the hype going with the Air Jean meme, if you guys have seen that on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. So she's got the support, and Loyola is definitely got my support for the Cinderella. You know, and you know, speaking of that, you know, I think it speaks a lot of their team, man. They're a nitty-gritty team, and they play it down to the wire. And, you know, they're shooting, like, incredible from three-point range. I think they shot, like, 80% from three points the other night, which is just insane. And they got a tough matchup against Michigan coming up this coming weekend. But you know what? If they play their game, Cinderella story all the way to the NCAA championship game, because they have been dancing, you know, and they beat their teams, you know, down to the last second shots, and I think that says a lot about their team, a lot about their defense. One of the top 15 defenses in the nation this season, and you know, against the teams that they have beat, you know, like a Tennessee, and you know, of course, that's a heartbreaking loss for us Tennessee fans. But you know what? They played well, and they're going to the Final Four in San Antonio. I think Sister Jean even going to meet up with Charles Barkley, get him on board of the Sister Jean train. But you know, Michigan's a tough matchup for them. Michigan has been playing some good ball, and I expect that to be a tough one. But you know what? I've counted out Loyola for the past 4 games, and I'm going to jump on their bandwagon too. So let's see Loyola get to the championship game. And we'll be bringing you guys some more coverage this weekend. Of course, it's going to be Easter weekend, so a lot of things are going to be going on my end and be busy a little bit. However, I'll be bringing you guys some sports updates as I watch the games as well this weekend. So definitely looking forward to that. And, you know, with Tennessee basketball seasons being over, it's time for Tennessee football. We're going to be jumping right back into it. Tennessee football is in their first week of spring practice. They actually practiced on Tuesday and Thursday just in shorts and shirts. Then they were in full pads on Saturday. Jeremy Pruitt saying that Garantano's throwing some good balls. Our offense is protecting him. Of course, Bird has moved over to the defensive side. Kwei Paku has left the team. We're going to be bringing you guys some more updates on that. But you know, a lot of people in and around the program are pretty happy with the way that the past 3 practices are going, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do here in the next couple weeks, their next practices, leading up to the orange and white game here in April. But definitely going to be covering some football, some baseball, some hockey in the next couple weeks. Definitely covering the PGA and hitting on some NASCAR as well. So, you know, sports never ends, and we're going to keep bringing it to you here on the Honest Abe channel. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and this is Honest Abe signing off.